Hello everybody, Ronbo here. Thought I'd give you a quick update on NVOS. I had a really nice day today. Bounce back, very important because the money line right here on the daily chart, we started below it and now we've come back above it. That's a good sign of momentum. The money line is still going up, and if you remember the money line, I call it the money line. What it is, the anchored VWAP to the candle that had the most volume on the chart, and this is the daily chart. So right here had the most volume on August 16th, and it was steadily rising, stepping up, kind of flattened, stepping up. Now we're kind of flattened, but we are above it. We did put in a big topping tail here, but at least we finished above the money line. But concern, okay, we're still in a downtrend. And if you know me, as long as we're under a downtrend, I consider it going to zero. I just don't care, don't need to be buying the dip here. Oh yeah, buy the dip here. Oh yeah, buy the dip here, right? No, you buy the dip as it's going up in an uptrend, okay? With that said, the recent most basic down support trend line is right here. Okay, I have a channel with it, so we're in a channel on the daily chart, uptrend. Okay, but recently we're in this downtrend here, and that's what I have on for the daily chart. And then if we come down to the 15-minute chart, we're well below the money line here from the candle that was had the most volume. Oh, what day was that here? The 5th of September, and we broke below it. See how important that is? As soon as it breaks above it, boom, it takes off. And then it fought a little bit here, but then once it finally made up its mind below that money line, boom, it comes down. All right, so we're below the monthly, we're below the weekly anchored VWAPs, and now we're starting to consolidate. We got red, green, maybe get red again, but I do have a secondary trend line that we are above. And this is putting in a slightly descending wedge, which is a bullish sign. So we'll wait and see. Like I said before, this consolidation, it broke out and it has a way of having false breakouts. So we just have to keep that in mind. But for me, I want to see it. It's either going to follow this downtrend and maybe bounce off of this support line right here, which right now is at what, 18 something, 0.18. But if we stay above this trend line and we break this downward trend, then we could see maybe a bigger phase to an uptrend here. So really, what we really have here is a high, a low, higher high, higher low. It mitigated that. So now we have a higher high, but then pretty much head and shoulders here, and we come down. So we have to get back. We have to be careful, because if we mitigate this, that could just be the beginning to a downward move. But if we see something like it coming up here and coming down, up, and then comes down and mitigates that, then that's a good sign that we're going to have an uptrend. So levels to be careful of right here if you're still in it after all this downward run. 0.248 or so, 0.216, 0.1985. So looks like the momentum is negative still, but we are climbing back up, trying to get over Actually, yeah, we are in positive ground here, 0.003 positive versus zero. So um, we'll see what happens here. It looks like the momentum, uh, you know, this is kind of a hidden divergence here. Bearish moves are getting less and less, so the bears are getting kind of tired out. Doesn't mean they can't pick it up, but most likely, we might see a break here. But very important, if you guys have charts, go on the 50-minute chart and just go back to, like 913 and just draw a trend down to from there to whatever candle that was on 920. And and personally, I would just wait for it to break this trend and then have some kind of a pullback, and then we'll be all right. But if you're not into it, again, I just wait for that. If you are in it, guys, boy, I would, even if you got lucky and you bought the dip all the way down here, now maybe you're broke even here or something. If it breaks this trend right here, we most likely will be continuing down to 225 on the way down to 18. So one more thing, I have my harmonic pattern up here. It did have a bearish butterfly. It hit the second target, and now we're trying to come down to 20. And again, the third target, wow, what a coincidence, 1821. All right. But with that said, we have a bearish one or a bullish one forming also. And now this hasn't played out yet. It's not confirmed. If this goes up, this will disappear. If it comes down all the way down here, it will disappear. But what it's saying is the AB equals CD, AB equals CD pattern. It should come down to around 21, and then we'll get targets to the upside, just like these targets here, right? So we came down to the T1 area, and now we could be coming down to T2, and then T3. I wouldn't be surprised if we come down to the AB equals CD area, so it wouldn't quite make the third target, but breaks the second target on the downside, and then we'll get a bullish run to the upside here. So that's on the 50-minute chart, so this could very well play out tomorrow or Monday, and just keep an eye out on those levels. If it does get down to those levels at 2079 or so, we might see an uptick. I'll keep an eye out on those harmonic patterns. If it plays out and we get bullish targets, I will let you know what those targets are. And with that, guys, I hope you had a really good day today, and we'll see you tomorrow.